All right, guys, so today I want to talk to you about some new attachments for that Lotsfit gun that they customized for me. Woo, shout out to Lotsfit. These are 3 different heads that they've added. So I want to go through each of them and what I think they're beneficial for and what I found useful for my patients. So here we go. If you turn it on, you can see it obviously vibrating there. And what I like to use this for is more the wider parts of the erectors. So during certain spots of your spine, these muscles kind of, I have 2 hands, they kind of curve out to the side here. So let's start with this guy. A lot of times we see this attachment, which is more for like the erectors of your spine. So if you're working on the muscles that are either side of those little spiky parts in the back of our spine, that feels pretty good. So this one is just a little bit of a wider version of that. I find it very relieving for some patients to work through there. Or, you know, any kind of round area, so calves or quads, stuff like that. So I do find this is a good, useful attachment. Okay, next one is this guy, which has just a little more of like a rubber end feel to it. I haven't used it too much. I find it's good on some materials. Other materials kind of stick. So if you're using any kind of pants that aren't too sensational a little bit, so again, good for certain areas, generically for parts of the body, but at the same time, it does catch a little bit on some clothes. Fitted, so I found like jeans or some kind of clothes that aren't like very fitted. Unlike these things, they're like skin tight on me. They kind of stick, so it kind of sticks to the areas. But if someone finds that it's a little bit too intense, this will dull it a little bit, right? So I can push into it and it dulls that. And then lastly, this guy, which is more of their like foam head. Again, it has a little bit of a high density foam to it. So it has a little bit of give, but not as much as that rubber one previously. And this is probably a favorite attachment. I use it probably the most often on patients and myself included. Of your shoulder blade, it doesn't jump and kind of scare them. It just has a little bit of give. So this is for sure my favorite end of the 3. The reason why I like this is that you can push in, you can dig in a little bit. And again, that round head is universal for many parts of the body. So I do like it because you allow yourselves to dig in a little bit. Most patients can handle the pressure as well. And it doesn't feel too painful or too irritating. Also, because it's got a little bit of that rubber end feel, if you ever hit any bones, anytime you hit a bone with the end of these massage guns, it jumps. And when it jumps, it kind of feels painful for a lot of patients. So you really want to avoid that. This has a little bit of a user error involved. So you can kind of, touch the